Welcome everyone. I'm delighted to see such a strong turnout for this launch of our 5th Kenya Economic Update. These reports have been launched every 6 months since November of 2009. We have entitled this 5th Kenya Economic Update, Navigating the Storm, Delivering the Promise.
In this edition, we have 3 key messages. And the first is Kenya has navigated turbulent waters in 2011, but at the same time it's a resilient economy, and we see an obvious growth about 4.3%. The second message is that Kenya's economy has grown increasingly out of balance. For the first time in several decades, the current account deficit has reached 10%. This is much larger than Greece. Our third message is that Kenya is going through a momentous devolution. It's ambitious, it's great, it promises a lot, and it's going to be very challenging to deliver this promise.
This 5th update also includes the discussion of a special topic, devolution, a critical and ambitious program for delivering the promise of the new constitution.
The counties are going to transform the entire economy. There'll be competition among counties, and also there'll be benefit from the county.
The question is, do we have the wherewithal to actually master this storm?
Eventually, we will have a system in Kenya where local county governments are delivering services, where local service providers are accountable to those county governments. But it's going to be a long, hard road, and we have to be vigilant about making sure that we stay the course.
We will also have a presentation from the Commission on Revenue Allocation of what we are calling county fact sheets for the 47 new counties that this devolution will create in Kenya.
The objective of these publications is to educate Kenyans on the role of the Commission and on the funding arrangements for Kenya's new system of devolved government.
For the first time in the history of these reports, we have partnered with a bilateral aid agency here in Kenya, namely Australian Aid.
Australia has one of the most decentralised systems in the world. We've been doing this for over 100 years, and we've learnt, often the hard way, often by making mistakes, what works and what doesn't. So, Australia is looking forward to bringing some of these experience and skills to Kenya and on an ongoing relationship with our key partners here. We want to make devolution work effectively.
Kenya's devolution will involve the creation of an entirely new level of government, and it will be very challenging for the government to manage this momentous transition while also ensuring that service delivery continues and is expanded, particularly in the urban areas, which are the key source of growth for Kenya.
It's not that even a 20% rate of inflation, that there are enough houses in Kenya, that resources are fully exploited. We've never come anywhere near an equilibrium in this economy. There are so many thousands and thousands of economic opportunities. It is better to take risks, to exploit these opportunities and employ people than to worry about marginal changes in monetary policy.
The problem with our economy is this. First of all, we have somebody who has light and he does not use it, so he pays 70 shillings, he's charged 70 shillings, whereas there are people who need light and they cannot access it. Can you arrest that in your economic models?
I just want to comment quickly on the current account, which seems to be the theme now here, and a bit also get a comment and a challenge from the professor, because it sounds a bit fatalistic when he says, you know, the oil price goes up, I can't do much about it. On the other hand, if you take 2 countries in the world which have the biggest current account surplus, China and my home country Germany, we all import a lot of oil. Saudi Arabia and some oil exporters are special cases, but you can have a big current account surplus even if you're an oil importer. But it needs, as you say, the export engine that needs to go. You cannot just rely on tea and flowers alone.
I believe in devolution. I believe it's a very good thing. And when I was setting the new constitution, I painted it like heaven.
Now we have an opportunity to generate. We now have an opportunity to add value to our resources and make our county richer so that we can also be able to share what we have with our neighboring counties.
The things which
we need actually to defend or to look at is the issue of not to hinder innovation, which comes strongly from urban areas. If they create spaces, if they promote competition, if they provide opportunities for their urban areas and for their cities, this would be actually a major engine for that county to prosper.